Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by and let me tell you about this piece. It's called Too Close for Comfort, and it's a real action piece. You know, I love doing action and having a lot of mass and a lot of things going on in a piece, and this piece really captures a lot of neat compositional ideas, and that with this big pulls you up and around and into the piece and then back down into it no matter what side you're looking at. You really get a nice actiony view to it. Lots of interesting negative spaces in that. This guy here, let me tell you about the whole story here. This guy here, now this is an Arizona cowpuncher. You're talking anywhere from 1914 or so on up into the 20s. All the gear is from that period. And this guy here, now here's what had happened with these old cows. This is a big old 4 or 5 year old steer, you know. He's never been caught. He's been out there in that old rough country. If you get north of here, up between here where we live in Peoria and Prescott, lots of rough country. There's lots of rough country all over Arizona. And these old cattle get up in those rocks, in that brush, and they can sure hide on a guy. And so you'll run across, these guys would run across some of these big old steers, and they had to get them roped and branded. So what they would do is they'd rope them, and then they would try to knock them down, if they, especially if they didn't have somebody there to help them out, knock them down and trip them. And then when while that old steer was down, they get him tied up and tie him up to a big tree or something so they could work on him or get him branded, and they'd get him all taken care of that way. And of course, when after they got him tripped, hopefully the idea was you go over, tie his feet up, get him branded, then tie him off to a tree, and you come pick him up later. Well, sometimes these old steers, when they went down, it didn't knock the wind out of them like it was supposed to, and they get back up and they come right back up the rope at you. And that's what we're seeing has happened here. This old steer has just come right back up at this guy. He's just pulled his old horse up and kind of got him out of the way, and he's going to jump him off over this way, and this steer's going to come over here. And boy, he's got a lot of things to figure out just right away here. Now all the gear you see, this saddle here is an R.T. Frazier saddle. It comes from their 1914 catalog. It's a sterling tree, real popular. It's a real big, heavy kind of a tree, so it was great for working these cattle in that real popular style of tree here in Arizona and throughout the Southwest, really. These leggings were a Visalia legging, real neat batwing, and of course in this country where everything is everything just has a sticker on it. So what you want to do is have some nice leggings. They're going to protect your legs in that. So you can see here he's got on a nice batwing legging on here. He's dallied up, of course, his hat style. This is an R.T. Frazier bridle as well. This is a little low port bit that Frazier sold at the same time for just a few dollars. So again, real typical Arizona stuff. And so you can get around here and kind of see all the rest of the action and the way the gear all kind of fits in together. And this old horse, you can tell he's just fixing to get himself out of there. The piece really does carry through nicely. There's a lot of neat things going on in it. And you can see this little guy here. See, he's looking at that old steer. He's going, oh, you sorry dog, get out of here, you know. So it's a real nice actiony piece. Got a lot of neat things going on in it. And thanks a lot for stopping by and let me tell you about it.